The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
At Walden University, we get the W. We come here for more than just a degree. We come here to make an impact. We step up when everything is on the line, and we create opportunities. At Walden University, we learn the skills to get us to the next level. Plus, with flexible online learning, we can do it on our time. Now it's your time. Get the W. Walden University, set a course for change. Visit waldenu.edu to learn more. Certified to operate by Chev.
I thought diabetics couldn't eat that.
Do you even exercise?
Check your sugars, darling.
You need to get fit.
Stop eating so many sweets.
You should really watch
That's how you lose a...
I heard it's preventable.
Sit around on
You did it to yourself.
For people with diabetes, one little comment is never just one little comment. Join Abbott and let's end diabetes prejudice. Find out how at AboveBias.com.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was waiting to get your money back, which turned into worrying about getting your money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes today and help you get up to a $4,000 refund advance loan fast. Get an expert on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank N.A. or WebBank. Terms apply subject to approval.
My daughter, Sophia, and I are loving Coffee Mate Cold Foam. It adds a little fun to our cup.
You can add the cold foam to literally any drink. I'm waiting to add it to my espresso martinis.
It also is the perfect podcast pick-me-up.
And right now, they're giving y'all a $3 coupon. Visit coffeemate.com/cold foam my drink to grab yours. But act fast. There's only a limited supply.
I'm literally doing this right now.
Coffee Mate. A little foam, a lot of fun.
We do this every week on the show, go through our listener emails, or as I like to call it, inbox insanity.
Okay.
Yeah, you first time.
It's so common.
I don't
all the
remember
time.
the last time you actually opened an email, so I'm guessing our producer did this for you.
It's Brooke and Jeffery
Yeah,
in the
all
morning,
right, got
and
it.
this week we got a message from across the pond.
Fancy.
Have we played
Jose,
that
that's
music?
Britain, not Federal Way, by the way.
Yeah,
So
I know.
there's a lot of ponds there, I get it. But I'll read this. It says, "Hey, it's Simon. I'm listening from London, UK, and I want to say I love your show.
Okay.
And even though I have that James Bond English gentlemanly accent, I never get any dates with the American ladies here who go gaga for it.
Weird.
Wish I could have the troubles your callers have. Maybe you could do a section for international dating. I mean, I would get to be with an awesome American lady, and she gets an Auto-British passport. Win-win for both."
I volunteer as trivia.
No, I also want the passport. I know I'm married, but...
Yeah, true.
It's funny, he finishes it with, "I do like the sound of Alexis." That's from
I gotta go. I gotta fly
Simon.
out.
Done.
Okay.
It's,
See you later.
that's all you need to do is have an accent.
And I'm sure he sounds exactly like Jeffrey just
Yeah,
did.
well, hopefully not. Hopefully different.
If this letter was from anybody else, I'd think it was kind of creepy, but it's a British listener with
Yeah.
his
So
posh,
not at all.
fancy
Yeah.
accent, so I respect him forthwith.
Absolutely.
Classy.
Yes, but
Yeah.
let's bring the music down because, Alexis, he has expressed the interest in you. So respond to Simon if you're ready to take him up on his offer in your best British accent. Go ahead.
All right, Simon.
Oh, okay, it's a
I'm
Cockney
coming
British.
right now if you buy me a first-class flight.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll leave immediately.
That was
Yes.
pretty good.
Okay.
It was good.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw the
Yeah, I
word wanker
understand.
in there maybe a little bit? I know they like to use that word.
Well, I hope he's not a wanker. And please buy me some Cadbury chocolates. The Pop Rock ones is my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Is me favorite. That was, that was like a really nice touch.
Anyway.
I'm glad you know Winker's bad. That's actually really good.
Yeah, in a dating context, that could be something totally different.
Yeah,
but
right. Actually, it could be good.
let's just say we'll consider Simon's idea for international dating as a new segment. But let's go to our tried and true shock collar question of the day. with our own digital producer who's going to give us probably no British accent on this. Just classic Jake. Let's go.
Give us American.
It's only been one day, and is your bracket busted?
Yeah!
I'm not talking about college basketball with March Madness. That's secondary to what we're celebrating here. Mark Madness.
Oh, no. Again?
Yes, where we honor the greatest and most infamous marks in history. We did this yesterday, and it went remarkably bad.
I see what you did there.
So today I'm testing your marksmanship one more time in a
also see what you did
special. Get ready for this one, Jose. Return of the Mark edition of Plenty of 20.
Wow. Peak humor.
Yep. Say a number. The bar is so low. The bar is the floor.
Simon, please get me out of here.
You guys say a number 1 through 20. I'll give you a hint about an iconic mark. You just have to name them to stay in the game.
Okay.
And we'll start with the woman who's venturing to make her mark on every single happy hour across the city. That's Alexis.
10.
Your famous mark hint is he's the only billionaire who yells at referees like they personally stole his lunch money.
Oh, yeah.
What mark is that?
It's going to be some coach of something, maybe.
Billionaire coach.
Any other mark?
The coach of the billionaire. He's the owner. Give you a hint.
Oh, it's okay. That doesn't help. All the marks I possibly knew we said yesterday. So, Mark Daniels.
Ooh, actually,
Mark Daniels sounds good. It's very wrong, though. Looking for Mark Cuban.
Yeah. Shark Tank.
Shark Tank owns Dallas Mavericks. Brooke.
Well, used to own the Dallas Mavericks.
He's the governor of the team still.
owner.
Brooke, it's your turn. 10 is off the board.
I wanted to argue more about what percentage of Mavericks he owns.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 6.
Number 6. Brooke, your famous Mark hint is he's the guy who made it possible for your aunt to overshare to the world.
Obviously. God. Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think of that at all.
Shots fired at the Zuckster.
I don't know,
I
Brooke.
mean,
I have some pretty bad marks on this list. Mark Zuckerberg's absolutely correct. Created Facebook.
Good.
Does jujitsu now? I don't know. He's kind of going through a
He's
thing.
a bro
I can't.
now.
Did you
he,
see-
actually turned out to be a bro.
Did you see the statue of his wife's head that he put in his yard? It's like huge. It's like the size of her.
Okay.
Anyways.
Somebody
look
is
it up.
really rabbit holed
It's
down
really
the Mark
weird.
Zuckerberg.
She's
trail.
Mark pilled.
Yeah.
It's really weird, dude.
Wife statues, totally normal. Jose, it's your turn.
Jake, you have a statue for your wife, right?
Don't, if she's listening, do not expect that.
I'm going to say 2.
Number 2. Jose, your famous Mark hint is he's history's greatest simp who risked the Roman Empire just to impress Cleopatra.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, it's
I want to say it's Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should want to say that.
But, like, it collects for everyone else. Oh, I'm trying to think of great marks.
Not me, if
Mark
that makes
the
you
Great.
No clicks.
I can't think of the guy's name.
I will say, he also has a statue in Rome. Many of
Thinker.
them.
The Thinker. Mark. I want to say, like, Mark the Great, because I'm thinking Alexander the Great. I'm
Right.
thinking of, like, we got to go the Great, because the Great was what everyone went.
Ooh.
Mark the Great is incorrect, but it's really close. Cleopatra's little boy toy, his name was Mark Antony.
I knew that.
Yeah, you had it right there.
Darn it. Oh.
Jeffrey, it's your turn. 2, 6, and 10 are off the board.
I want the number 1 mark.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
How about this? Your famous Mark hint is solving crimes on TV so long that your grandma still calls him that nice detective guy.
Oh.
What mark is that?
Oh, God. So this is from some CBS show.
It has to be CSI, right? Like, is there
Yeah.
another one?
But
Yeah.
I don't watch any of that.
I don't
What
either.
about,
I can kind of
Matlock,
picture.
Mark Lock.
Jeff, does it help to tell you that this Mark also played football at UCLA?
I mean,
thought it
that
would help.
should help me because I used to go to all the UCLA football games, but I don't.
And you loved all the marks.
Mark, oh man. I'm going to have to throw out another generic name like Alexis did. Mark Freeman.
Mark
sounds
Freeman is very close of a guess. His name is Mark Harmon. He's the star of NCIS.
That's right.
Oh, he's the star. We just don't know. It's not a household name.
Jethro
really.
Gibbs on NCIS. That means, Brooke, you have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
All right, and Brooke, you get to choose who gets shocked while singing a song by former Roman Emperor Mark Antony, I Need to Know.
Oh,
Did not know he wrote that.
I think I'm going to go with Alexis on this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
After she leaves us and goes to England
Exactly.
for
Enjoy my last song.
British boy toy.
I need to know.
Ooh.
I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know.
That's pretty good.
I feel like we should clip that and use it for
Yeah.
some reason. I don't know why.
You enjoyed it.
Simon,
I liked it too.
Simon loved it, by the way. So,
Tell me, baby
See
girl.
you soon.
that was your shock collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Prohibition is synonymous with speakeasies, jazz, flappers, and of course, failure. I'm Ed Helms, and on season 3 of my podcast, Snafu, there's a story I couldn't wait to tell you. It's about an unlikely duo in the 1920s who tried to warn the public that prohibition was going to backfire so badly it just might leave thousands dead from poison. Listen and subscribe to Snafu on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's up, y'all? I'm AJ Andrews, pro softball player, sports analyst, and the first woman to win a Rawlings Gold Glove. On my new podcast, Dropping Diamonds, we dive headfirst into the world of softball by sharing powerful stories, insights, and conversations that inspire and empower. It's time to drop bombs and diamonds. Dropping Diamonds with AJ Andrews is an iHeart Women's Sports production in partnership with Athletes Unlimited Softball League and Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. Listen to Dropping Diamonds with AJ Andrews on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brought to you by Novartis, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network.
Have you ever wondered if your pet is lying to you?
Why is my cat not here? And I go in and she's eating my lunch.
Or if hypnotism is real?
You will use the suggestion in order to enhance your cognitive control.
Or what's inside a black hole?
Black holes could be a consequence of the way that we understand the universe.
Well, we have answers for you in the new iHeart original podcast, Science Stuff. Join me, Jorge Cham, as we answer questions about animals, space, our brains, and our bodies. So give yourself permission to be a science geek and listen to Science Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I need directions for paying down debt.
Starting route. Apply for a SoFi personal loan and consolidate your debt into one fixed payment. Turn right into a positive outlook and get $5,000 to $100,000 as soon as the same day you sign with no fees required.
Got it. You could get out of high-interest credit card debt with a SoFi personal loan. View your rate at SoFi.com/debt in 60 seconds with no impact to your credit score. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions at SoFi.com/debt. NMLS 696891.